He's coming in now.
Yeah, I'll be off, right, I'll show up there first thing.
Yeah. he'll-
Does he know where the corrections are at, or?
No, I was gonna try and meet with you today just to show.
I'm sure I'll see it.
Yeah. Yeah, the one literally on,
I don't
when you
remember.
walk downstairs, you
Did I?
From the door?
The stairs, yeah, where the stairs are.
Because we're already
Around,
up.
literally. Electrical tape.
Yeah.
Ordinances, one of the consent ordinances, ordinance number 18, 2025, amending chapter 112, Park and Recreation. Solicitor Zuko will explain that we're gonna rescind this one.
Yes, there's no need to adopt an ordinance. The code provides for you to change the hours at the park by resolution, which we're going to do this evening.
So we need a motion to remove that from the agenda and rescind that ordinance of 118 in 2025.
And then the code will reflect that motion.
No. I mean, you can certainly incorporate it into the code, but I think the idea to have it done by resolution if there were seasonal changes that were made at the Parks and Rec. So we can certainly codify it at a later point if we like.
Okay. I think we were, liking to set those hours from 8 to 4. We would like that to be part of that.
We have
Okay,
in the resolution, it's clear,
perfect. Okay.
8 to 4 when school is in session.
And that is starting tomorrow, correct? Once we.
Yeah, once you adopt it, it's
Okay.
immediate.
And then we can discuss, because we're gonna need somebody over there to start enforcing this, at least for tomorrow. Can we do that like around maybe 3 o'clock when they start getting out of school to go over there and let them know this playground is closed and it will open at 4 o'clock? Okay, thank you.
And Trish, is there a sign up there now with the hours posted?
Signs will be tomorrow morning, they just got done.
All right.
I had signs that I had to order for chief, and there were some changes late in the game that I was able to correct. And it was a big sign, so it took them a little bit to lay all that out. Tomorrow, as soon as they get done there, I'm headed to go through the sign,
All right, is that 8 to 4, Mike? Do you know that?
8 to 4.
Yes, yes. Okay, perfect. And the other sign that we've kind of changed around a little bit, because we're gonna remove the one sign, right? There was 2 signs. There was the hours, and then there were.
Yeah, the hours are now, per email, I think 8 to 4.
8 to 4.
8 to 4.
It's 8 to 4. I saw the email, it's 8 to 4.
And then there should have been another one
The
adding,
rules,
yes.
Yeah.
And then we're gonna take that other one. There's another
it's
sign.
gone, it's gone.
It is gone. I haven't been. Okay, perfect. Perfect.
I need a second to remove that proof of the purchase.
I'll second it.
And I know, Trish, I just want to, Mike's gonna kill me with this, but I'm gonna say it anyway. I think it might, in this whole process of thing, it might be worthwhile to revisit the whole gate thing that we previously had up. And I know kids were kicking it down. I know they were.
I'm telling you right now, if you put a gate up within 2 weeks, and I had this conversation with Chief this morning, it's gonna be destroyed. I'll put another gate up.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say it's not. I just think if you're trying to close it, instead of you fighting with people all the time, I think it closed.
Well, over the summer, we had that yellow thing, that accordion thing. I don't know.
They destroyed it.
They
Yeah.
did.
They did.
But they won't destroy a gate though, that's,
I want a gate.
yeah, they won't destroy it.
Yeah, I just think, no, I get it, and it's probably gonna happen, but I think it takes out a lot of the people aspect of, when you see it physically closed, it is, we are closed.
And I'm not trying to, push this ball down the court, kick the can, whatever you wanna call it. I do wanna see what is ADA compliant. Since it's a handicap accessible facility, we wanted a self-closing gate. I don't know how, I'm not a professional in the gate industry, but we need to make sure that the ingress and egress for a handicapped person can be accommodated through the gate. So it might take some time.
Brian, is that, because I know obviously most parks have gates on them, especially like younger kids. So is that an issue with gates and ADA
No, not if
compliance?
it's ADA compliant.
Meaning,
It has to be wide enough for a wheelchair.
No, it has all that. He's saying because the gate we had there could stay open. But if you have a self-closing gate, if they're in a wheelchair on the other side,
Spring load.
they can't pull back. Like I thought that was against ADA compliance.
It's gonna have to open one way or the other.
Correct. Like, I don't know if you can swing it both ways to where it automatically includes the spring loaded, but that's why I said, like, you gotta check
I
the CL
believe-
88 one.
I believe that's the case, but check with Jonathan Bryson tomorrow, he would know.
If I have that information on it.
Now, if the gate does break, are we fixing it, or, because it's gonna be over $1,000.
We have cameras on it now, so if somebody breaks it, we have cameras and we'll charge them and they'll pay for it.
Yes.
I think would be the resolution to that.
With the
now.
law for that.
I mean, that's where we are at this point. Break it, you fix it.
Any other questions on that motion? I need, all in favor, good enough for that? All in favor? Okay, now, moving on to our business, we have ordinance number 15 of 2025, guarantee ordinance for the Borough of Brooklawn fully unconditionally and irrevocably securing the payment of principal and interest for those certain borough guaranteed lease revenue bonds, Brooklawn Brooklawn Board of Education, Series 2025, in the amount not to exceed $7.5 million to be issued to the Camden County Improvement Authority and the purpose of providing additional security therefore and determining certain matters in connection therewith. Ordinance number 17 of 2025, amending chapter 141 vehicles and traffic in the code of Brooklawn. This is a public hearing, so I need a motion to open to the public.
Motion.
Second.
All in favor? We're now open to the public for any comments on these two ordinances. If not, I need a motion to close to the public.
Cass has something.
Motion.
Cass has something.
Kathleen Moss, 306 Christiana Street, Brooklyn, New Jersey. What about when they pick up and drop off their kids and they're parked all along here and down by your house now in the morning? How's that gonna work?
What does that have to do with the ordinance? I don't understand.
No, I'm just asking. It says here, park vehicles and traffic.
But that's not what the ordinance is. The ordinance is for handicap accessibility.
Okay,
It wasn't that's not part of what the discussion was.
okay. Thank you.
Sorry. A motion to close the public?
Motion.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
I need a motion to adopt.
Motion.
I'll second it.
Councilmember Clotworthy?
Yes.
Councilmember Darrow?
Yes.
Councilmember Holler?
Yes.
Councilmember McConnell?
Yes.
Councilmember Ostrom?
Yes.
Council President McAdams?
Yes.
Motion carries. We have new business. This is ordinance number 19 of 2025. Introduction is the first reading. This is a bond ordinance authorizing the completion of various capital improvements to the Borough of Brooklawn, appropriating the sum of $560,000. This is replacing the one that we had last time. That was $360,000. We're adding $200,000 to the water side that we discussed at the work session. So I need a motion to introduce.
Motion. Second.
Any questions on the motion? Councilmember Clotworthy?
Yes.
Councilmember Darrow?
Yes.
Councilmember Holler?
Yes.
Councilmember McConnell?
Yes.
Councilmember Ostrom?
Yes.
Council President McAdams?
Yes.
Moving on to the consent agenda, resolutions. We have resolution number 140, 2025, authorizing and amending, revising resolution 135-25 concerning the appointment of the Borough of Tax Assessor to Michael Bernardin. Resolution number 141 of 2025, authorizing the mayor to execute a shared service agreement by and between the Camden County and the Borough of Brooklawn relative to the Project Save referral services. Resolution number 142 of 2025, authorization to apply municipal liens. Resolution number 143 of 2025, authorizing the appointment of safety coordinator Seamus Ellis. Resolution number 144 of 2025, authorizing the award of the contract to Think Pavers in the amount of $172,424 for the improvement of 3rd Street and Porton Avenue. Resolution number 145 of 2025, authorizing the property tax exemption for a totally disabled veteran Timothy Ostrom at Block 117, Lot 17. Resolution number 146 of 2025, authorizing the restrict the hours of operation for the Borough of Brooklawn Community and School Park located at Community Road and Christiana Street pursuant to Section 112-3A of the Borough of Brooklawn Code. Resolution number 147, 2025, authorizing a bingo raffle licenses for the Ancient Order of Hibernian Division 2. I need a motion to accept. Motion.
Second.
Any questions on the motion?
Could you just explain 141? What was that?
141. 141 is the Project Save. Do you want to talk about that, what Project Save is a little bit?
Yeah, so in Camden County Project Save, they implemented this for first-time offenders for low-level crimes such as shoplifting, trespassing, and it is a referral service. I'm proud to say that Brooklawn has implemented a policy, and I'll give you the numbers. We're typically number one on the referral list. They commit a crime, they go to court, and it's almost like a diversionary program. Everybody in the county is typically involved in it, and our numbers reflect to be one of the highest in the county.
That's cool. So this is just to continue that process for it.
Great.
Any other questions on the motion?
No.
All right, Councilmember Cloudworthy,
Yes.
Councilmember Darrow,
Yes.
Councilmember Holler,
Yes.
Councilmember McConnell,
Yes.
Councilmember Osham,
Abstain from 145-25, but yes. for-
and Council President McAdams.
Yes.
Motion carried. We have, we'll do the bills first. We have a list of bills. We need a motion to pay all the bills and vouchers that are in that order.
Second.
Any questions on any of the bills and vouchers? If not, we need a motion to, we need a roll call vote. It's Councilmember Cloudworthy,
Yes.
Councilmember Darrow,
Yes.
Councilmember Holler,
Yes.
Councilmember McConnell,
Yes.
Councilmember Osham,
Yes.
Council President McAdams.
Yes.
All right, we have items of discussion. The best practices were out every year in October. We have to do the best practices, determine if we're doing everything in line with the state laws and everything. The high scores you can get is like a 50, I think it's like 45 actually this year. And anything above a 32, you get your full amount of money for that. You get your state aid from the state. We scored a 38, so we're doing good. There's a couple things we need to clean up on, but not everybody in the last this year did the annual financial disclosure in a timely manner. So that cost us a point. Some little things that we could clean up that get fixed. There's a couple ordinances that we might have to work with solicitors to do to make sure we're on point for a couple of them for next year. But we're still well in good shape and following the laws of the state. If anybody needs to see that, I have a copy, an electronic copy. I can send it to everybody of how the questions are and how they were answered. So you can see everything on that. And then the unscored points, how we're doing on lead remediation and things like that for the new laws that we've been passing over the last 5 years. So we're doing good. We scored a little higher last year, but some of the other ones were taken off. The easy ones, the easy points that were taken off this year. So it's like a little bit more difficult because we want people to get in line with the rest of the stuff. But we are getting all 100% of our state aid. So I just want to get everybody, we usually get about $210,000 a year from the state across October, November, and December. And the last payment is usually dictated on how you score, and we'll get the full amount. We've never not been in compliance on this yet. And then it's for next year. I wanted to put on the radar to the Council President McAdams. It's like there's an app that you can get that puts scheduling for pickleball that we can have and put it on the website possibly. And we don't have to worry about it now, but if we have a problem, I think we should. It's free. So, but I don't know how it will be on the website. But and then people can like, what happens if somebody drives there and there's somebody playing? Like it would be kind of like a cool thing that people can go look at, schedule their time to come down and not waste it. If I'm coming from Gloucester City or Westville or West Deptford, like I can come down here and know I have the time to be able to go in and play. You know what I mean? So it's something that I would think that you might want to look into before the beginning of next year season. Before they, I don't think it's going to be a problem now, but I think it will be a problem later. So just something I just want to preempt that. I talked to a couple of people that play pickleball. My uncle plays it all the time, and he said that he uses the app to go play at Riverwinds, so he knows exactly what time to go up there, and like he can join in with his double scoop and stuff.
Yeah, there's actually an app that ties into our integration system of the lock that we
Okay,
can
good.
work with if you wanted to. I was just holding off until we saw what demand might be if we needed it. I know the weather's been terrible since we opened the thing. It's been like
that's been great.
90-mile-an-hour winds every day and everything else, but you know, it's definitely something we can look at next year. It's a
I
simple.
just want to put it on your radar. I didn't know,
Yeah,
I didn't know that a lot had it.
Yeah, it can integrate with it, just a different subscription, obviously, but it's definitely something we can do.
That's cool. All right, we're now open to council members.
Yes, I don't wanna there's the council meetings, I don't think we have to repeat what we already did in the first one, so I'm just gonna say, if anybody has anything you would like, I don't think we need to go person by person, just if you have anything,
I do, I have stuff.
there you go.
Okay, I do wanna say Detective Gundel did an awesome job with trunk or treat. It was a really fun time, for the most part. Trick or treat hours are gonna be from 3 to 7 on October 31st. The Fall Fest, weather was great. It was such a nice day. The, Ferris wheel was great. And curfew for, the weekend or the week of Halloween. Don't we usually adjust that? It's like 8 o'clock. I think we start like that Wednesday through Sunday. Am I the only one that remembers that?
I don't think that's set by ordinance or anything, that we just.
Didn't we do that, Ryan? Haven't we
I
done that
don't
in the
remember that
past?
at all. Dude, I never remember this.
Am I making this
Honestly, I
up?
don't remember
Maybe I
that.
am making it up. I don't
You're not
know.
making it up.
I
I'm
mean,
just saying,
are
I'm
we-
just,
So how are we going to, what are we gonna do about that? Because I think right now our curfew is 10 o'clock, right?
Right.
During the weeknight, 10 o'clock, am I correct?
Correct.
Okay, so, I mean, can we change that for?
I don't know what the ordinance says. I don't know. I don't know, it's just-
You wanna make it earlier?
I do. I mean, don't
They
you,
say
don't you
like
think?
mischief night thing, is that what you're
Yes.
saying?
That's what I always thought that we did do something, but I don't know where I got that from.
I don't remember. I was there my whole life, I can remember it.
I mean, generally, we don't have problems, but I would like for it to stay that way. But I thought we did something, I don't know, I'll have to, I guess look into that, but I really thought that we did that.
Do we just want to put something on a bulletin board that?
You
like,
could
as a
say it,
bulletin
but
and
not
say it?
force it, it'll still probably scare people.
I mean, I thought that we did that, so if we don't, that's fine. Other than that, nope, I don't, that's all I have. Oh, I did want to ask what's going on with the lot. I noticed that our flower guy's not there. Is there a reason? Are we going, are we doing like a mass cleanup over there or something?
Why you asking me? I have no idea.
Oh, because you're the chairperson.
We never came to me about it, so I don't know. Nobody's down there.
No, I'm just asking, is
No,
that
well,
under going
Yeah,
to
but I
the,
got it cleaned up. We got all the abandoned vehicles towed away and stuff. That I did do. Harry and I went over there on a Sunday and cleaned it all up. Shrubbery. That's good, yeah.
Yeah, thanks for a while.
Alright, that's it then.
Anybody else?
Borough Homes, we were talking, I know, Christina had sent an email regarding, because we have vacancies. And we were talking about like, prices and whatnot. I did speak with the, committee and, we were, thinking that it would be best probably just to decrease the price a little bit versus the discount aspect. So I don't know if that's something that we want to talk about at the work session for the next agenda.
Yeah,
Put
I'll
that
talk
on
about
there.
it at the work session.
If I could say that Christina texted me and just said she'll to table it for now, the discussion on the pricing, and she's gonna look further into it, do the research, and she'll bring the numbers of what she.
Okay, that's what, and that's
Yeah, 'cause
what
she
I
did-
wanted to talk about for the next.
She did
for the
stop
work
in to
session.
see me after we had the meeting, and she said, I don't want to change the pricing. I think it's still, she likes to where it's at, but she got a tenant coming in now. But, so she's, like I said, that's probably why she said table, and maybe she can be here to discuss
Okay.
that.
Yeah, it might come up after the fact.
Yeah, okay, so again, we'll talk about it at that part, but.
But I did want to see if we
Regarding
could,
the discount price.
yeah, discounting, we just kind of brought up, and we're throwing it around at the point, but
Yeah,
I would love to see, we're talking about Brooklawn teachers, Brooklawn police, Brooklawn fire, having a reduced rental price. Certainly, employees within the borough.
W2.
Yeah, that would, be able to take it, you want to keep good people here. And I think that's a way to, living next to a police officer makes everybody safer. So I think a way to kind of get some of those guys in town with some of our pricing might be a great idea. It's a win-win for all.
but we were talking about, probably, again, because there were no takers going in to it. There were no applications. We no longer have a wait list. So in order to make it kind of, an aspect or a possibility for anybody and to leave options open was what we were discussing. So again, we can talk about it at the next work session and go further with that. So just bring that up now.
Anybody else?
Victoria Square, I know momentum's growing, you know, with the coffee shop, Sanders and so forth. Any other fish look, anything
I
coming
believe
in?
there's a rumor of a barber shop, right?
What are you talking about?
Victoria
Max
Square.
Construction?
Victoria Square.
Oh, Victoria Square, the barber shop person backed out.
Yeah.
But the Daily Grounds coming in, he came in and paid his mercantile license. He should be opening soon. I said to give us a date that he wants to do a grand opening, he's gonna do an opening before the grand opening. But he was, like I told him, when we do a grand opening, I'll invite everybody to go on that date, but that's all we have right now. He's taking up that one big spot, and that's it right now.
I had to sit down with him. He's really, the owner is really excited about the Daily Grounds coming in, and I think it is like the foundation of the restart over there. So wheels are turning a little bit as like what it could become, so I'm hoping the momentum's there. They have updated the painting on all the buildings. They're actually flipping the insides of most of them to kind of get them ready for new businesses, which is really exciting for us. Mike's been great in enforcing ordinances around there to make it look a little bit better, right? So we're complying and hopefully bringing in some nice new businesses down there. So I think it's gonna be an exciting turnaround, but that's like the foundation, like this place needs to succeed. So yeah, I'm excited about it.
I got mad when I drove past there and it wasn't open. I didn't know why, I thought it was open already.
It's getting there. They said end of the month. I mean, contractors, but
It looks amazing.
it wasn't in a month. Yeah, they're very successful in Manchester, so really excited to have them. It's gonna be a great first business in there.
Drink coffees.
It's been a long time coming.
They have stuff besides coffee too. They have like
Donuts,
dishes,
they have
donuts,
dishes,
they
they
have,
have-
you know,
He's gonna have
Yeah.
breakfast sandwiches and stuff like that.
Sandwiches, yeah.
Did they come from that place?
Yes,
Oh,
yeah. So they have a lot more stuff besides coffee.
can't lie. Quest for the perfect hot
No, it's exciting.
Yeah,
it's super exciting. I got it. So we have the streetscaping grant we're going to get down there as well. That'll obviously make it look a lot nicer. I know Bryson said usually around November, we would know if we got that. But that'll definitely spice things
We got a
up.
high point, we got a high score on that, so I think we're gonna get that.
Yeah,
Yeah, so we got a pretty high score, that's all.
okay. They said November though. I think we're
I have an
gonna
idea for that area.
meet with you.
Be interested in hearing.
Yes, I am. I have one too. You're probably gonna hate it, but I'm in. I got an idea. All right, yeah, that's great. Anybody else?
I got stuff, but I'll wait till everybody else. Okay.
No, just that I want to get together, if you're on the Parks Playground, reach out with Colin. Maybe we can come up with some idea what to use, convert the ball field, bowling field, it's road field. I was over there today, like I said, it's a shame to just waste this, really, so.
The one by the water?
Yeah. So maybe us three can come up with some idea.
All right, cool.
I just want to say, obviously, Fall Festival was awesome. Todd and MSC and everybody, I mean, everybody that was involved in that did a really nice job with it. Ferris wheel was awesome. Gloucester actually contacted me today asking about the pricing for the Ferris wheel because they heard what a success it was here, so they wanted it over there. So that's obviously positive. Thank you. That's like a
I knew it was
president.
my son, my grandson, whenever it was.
I did want to revisit, I don't know if it has to be tonight, depending on where we're going with this, but I'm a big proponent on, I think we need, for the sale of the 2 borough homes, we need deed restrictions. Christina is in agreement with that and has written up those deed restrictions and what that could look like. So when these borough homes do roll out, I know we're in the process of trying to do that. I think that's a crucial component that we restrict these. And Christina wrote up an amazing policy that would essentially get us a flipper instead of a renter, right? Is the idea that would turn it over and somebody would sell it as opposed to renting it, which is obviously what we're looking for. And I think it's something that's crucial when we're turning around, we're selling borough homes and we see what's happening around us. I think it's really important to remain control about that. So I wouldn't be approving anything, me personally, of the borough homes being sold without deed restrictions.
What's the penalty like?
For,
If they try to rent, if they try to do things like that, like what is, how can you penalize?
I don't know, Mike, is that a code to enforce? I don't know what that would fall.
Yeah, that's, I mean, you own the house. how could you-
Obviously, I can answer that. It would fall under deed restriction. If it says it's gotta be in a person's hand for a certain amount of years and they cannot rent, it's part of your deed. And that's what the deed restriction was. I'm sure that there's a law that you would utilize and go after the deed itself.
I'm sure I could find something, but I've read through almost every ordinance that there is. I never ran anything. I don't know if the solicitor could elaborate a little bit more.
It's a recorded restriction in title. So depending, and I'll get in touch with Christine to see exactly what she's proposing.
Yep.
Because there's different avenues to pursue depending upon what you would like in the deed. What I had mentioned when we met as the subcommittee is that whatever restrictions we impose against any future sale has to be included in the public notice when we put it out there.
And the reason why we did not put restrictions on these two borough homes specifically was because, again, it's been in the works for a long time now. And we also we wanted to get the maximum amount of money for it because of the need that we had for it. Like we needed the finances. Anything after that was going to include the restrictions. It was just these two homes that we had to unload because it has been in the line, so to speak, for a while now. So we're trying to get the finances to bring back into the town. And then all the other ones, if and when the others were being sold down the line, because we officially have not decided any of that yet. But any future sellers selling would include those restrictions.
I think I would like to have them on these two, because I think we'll still get the money off them, and it could be two nightmare neighbors possibly to people. If we do a vote on that, I would say we get it for these two.
I'd be on that too. I mean, I just think you're playing the long game here when you talk
Yeah,
community, right? I mean, like, hey, we get
Understand?
85,000 instead of 120,000 instead of 80,000, but the long game is those people are in there and it's a renter and it's never going to change over again because once they get the rent money, that's it.
Yeah.
So I'd rather play the long community game than the short game of cash, and we just need it now
We've done
I'd
it
rather
too many
play the
times.
longer game. Personally. But I don't know if we needed a vote on that tonight to have deed restrictions. Want to get that going, but
Well, you would
I
have
make a
to,
motion.
because as it stands now, the committee voted not to include it for these two.
Just for these two specifically.
So I would like to make a motion to include deed restrictions.
I'll second,
on
and
these
I
two
would like to have
houses.
deed restrictions.
Any questions on the motion? Councilmember Ploutworthy?
Yes.
Councilmember Darrow?
Yes.
Councilmember Holler?
No.
Councilmember McConnell?
No,
Councilmember Ostrom?
No.
Council President McAdams?
Yes.
3 and 3.
So that's good. Skip. Yeah, Skip told me to call him. That's good meeting.
Defeated, right?
I'm sorry.
Is it defeated right now, or is it that 3-3?
It's defeated, yeah. It's defeated.
Currently defeated, but
The mayor would break the tie.
Skip told me to call him if he needed to have the vote. We can call him in.
Does he have to be here?
that's a solicitor to call.
I would have no issue if you did it.
He's not cursing.
I mean, that's a curse.
I'm not putting it on speaker.
Right.
Good.
Make sure the record reflects this.
I think it has to be.
Just tell me you're gonna put them on speaker.
Hey, Mayor. Hey, I'm gonna put you on speaker. You're gonna be in the meeting. Obviously everybody's gonna be able to hear you. We proposed an ordinance to put deed restrictions on the sale of the two borough homes. Let me put it on speaker now. And it's a 3-3 tie currently. We had Trish voted no, Stacy and Jeff had no's, and then me, John, and Bruce were yeses to place deed restrictions on the sale of the houses. So we needed your vote of whether you wanted to be a yes or a no for deed restrictions
The first two.
for the first two houses.
What was the votes? Who had what?
Trish, Jeff, and Stacy were no's, and me, John, and Bruce's were yes for deed restrictions.
Right.
So
For deed restrictions, yes, for, in other words, we don't want flippers in, which would be the best, we can, do with the restrictions, and if they don't work, then that's another story, but, if we don't try it, we'll never gonna know. So I'm for the restrictions.
So you vote, so you were done with yes.
Yeah, I'll vote for the restrictions because, I know there's, other reasons for, not voting for it is like in a hurry, we need some money and things like that, but I think it would be good. There's too many flippers in here, some that we don't even know that they own homes, So, no, I vote yes, for
to have restrictions, and try it. It's a pilot, there's two homes. And if we have a problem, then we can take it ahead later on, you know?
So can we work on the language on that?
Okay, Ryan, are you okay with that, Mayor?
Oh, fine.
Yes. All right, thank you, Mayor. I'll give you a call back later.
Okay,
All right.
all right, thank you. So as it stands, I will prepare a draft public notice which will incorporate the revisions. I'd say once I get your email, get back to me within 24 hours, whether they're acceptable, because ultimately that language will be incorporated into the deed from the borough to the end buyer. Yes.
Yeah, I don't know if now's the time, but I'd like to speak publicly. Mike goes from 215 4th Street, Brooklyn. I'm just, I don't know. Are you okay with that?
Yeah.
Mike goes from 215 Brooklyn. In regards to the deed restrictions, so is it under the assumption that the board does not want a company come to fix the house up and sell it?
No, we just don't want it to rent. You can
Okay.
still
Not
sell it.
be a rent.
You can flip
Still
it,
do
sell
whatever
it.
you want.
Okay,
Make
so
your
it's not, yeah, I don't have to own I don't have to live in the house. I can sell
You
the
can
house.
sell it home. We're just stopping somebody from renting it out.
Understood.
Yeah, so they can, which, I talked to Christina, we went over this information.
Yeah, no, it makes
She's
sense.
more
Well,
professional than
I thought I heard the mayor said that he didn't want flippers in
He
there.
missed that last piece. He meant to say he's okay with flippers. He said that at the beginning.
Okay, I was misunderstood with the wording, that's all.
Yeah, so Christina ran some numbers on that. She thought we would still like, which is a legitimate worry, right? Is we're trying to get as much money as we possibly need back. That's a legitimate worry. She said she's been in the process a lot. She sees these, like, you're still gonna have, you might lose 15% of your people. She said 85% are still.
Yeah, I
gonna
thought it
want
was just in
profit and
regards
sell
just
the
to
house.
flippers, that's why I just wanted
Yeah.
some
If you wanna flip it, flip it.
So
Sell
the
it.
flipping, but if the flipper sells it, the person
The
who
deed
you sell it
restricted-
to,
deed
it
restricted
still- it
is not-
carries over,
yeah.
okay.
Right, that's correct, yeah. So still okay.
Mhm.
But we want to, so for instance, so on the work session, we got to approve this public notice so it gets on the thing so we can sell it before the end of the year. I keep
Yes,
stressing
I
this. We're getting to a down to the nitty gritty wire here. Needs to be, how many times does that have to be advertised? Just once? And then we got to pick a date to pick it up for the thing, and then we hope we can close within the 30 days from that point. So hopefully we pick something in November. How many days prior?
I think it's at least 10 days before.
10 days prior, so
Well,
hopefully
work
the,
session's on the
hopefully the
5th,
work,
So,
yeah,
I
hopefully
mean,
and the 6th, we're gonna put it in the paper.
that's absolutely
So,
fine.
and then hopefully we'll get to like maybe the week before, maybe that Thursday before Thanksgiving, we can probably have the auction or something like that. You said that you wanna do it on a normal day, right? Not,
You tell me what that is.
we could do it on a council meeting, but what would be the best time for people to come out and bid? Do it in a day or do it after at night? I think I would do it at 5 o'clock at night. I would.
I gotta say,
6. That's fine. I mean, that's the best bet to get somebody out here to, you want people to bid, so.
of course, yeah, 6 o'clock.
And we already agreed to have a company already. It's already gonna do the, help us market it. And, they're gonna get a percentage of the money to help marketing the property. They'll take care of looking at the property and everything, like people wanna go view it beforehand and all that stuff, and they'll put it out there for people to go look at that property, so. And you can get, like, one needs a complete rehab and the other one pretty much close. The moving ready, so it should be, interesting kind of people to come and wanna go walk through. So,
Yeah, I did. That's gonna be 4 trees that are eventually going down. You're gonna have 4, and it should have been 1. He broke it all apart.
Can you do that? All right.
No, he's not.